One thing a lot of people have been talking about is it seems as you moved up in weight, your strength, weightlifting is obviously playing a role. Your striking was phenomenal, but you had a lot of power. You know, we saw eyelash fly across the cage. So, so one thing I want to know is, did you change up a lot of your weightlifting or a lot of your training for striking? Because it seems like the striking was at an all-time high.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, the weightlifting is kind of similar as it always has been. I think it's just maybe a little bit more emphasis on the beginning of camp, but I would say, you know, I don't know. Wait, what would you say? It's different.
I would say what's different with her striking.
I'm more like forward,
in this
right?
last fight versus the previous two was the first fight with Manon. She breaks her finger in the first round.
Oh,
right?
wow.
So she only had the one hand. And then the fight with Amanda Hebus, both of her shoulders were torn. Like all training camp, she kept complaining about her shoulders.
You fought with both shoulders there?
Yeah, the labrum
so
and this
her
one, and
labrum
then my rotator cuff.
So
yeah.
we found that out after the fight. But before the fight, leading up to it, she was complaining about her shoulders, and I'm, you know, shut up, put some eyes on it. Like,
And I think that was from putting. Yeah, he be doing that sometimes.
He's a hard nosed coach.
You know, it kind of depends. Like, I would say so. Like, I remember when I rematched Tisha. Like, I don't know, I forgot what year it was, but like I was like coughing a lot. I had like I was cold. I had a cold or something. And I had an infection in my tooth too, and he was just like, stop making that up. He was like, no, you're fine or something. And I was like coughing after the fight for like a whole month. He's like, oh, wait, you're really sick.
yeah, oh, shit. You weren't
like,
joking.
Oh, sorry.
My bad.
No, but
man, you know how it is in fighting, man. Sometimes
yeah, you do got to kind of just like.
You need
turn it
someone
off
there to
sometimes.
sometimes tell you whether something's real or not. And that's just, I think that's what I do a lot is, all right, this is yes, you're not feeling well, but in the shoulder scenario, it was like, you're not, your shoulders are fine, just ice it, stretch, put something on it. We couldn't, because you don't want to go and find out you have a partial tear. Now your arm doesn't work at all. So
Yeah.
after the fight, when they said that she had 2 tears in her shoulder, all the healing, all the this and that. This last fight, she walked in all the way ready.
Healthy.
No injuries, no nothing.
Yeah.
So you're able to see what she's capable of doing when she's all the way. Now, I know also in fighting, we're never all the way.
Right.
I mean, you're never 100%.
Never.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're never 100%, but you're the best that you can be for that day. And that was the best that she could be on that day without any ailments.
I think also too, I really focus on like making sure I'm on like my back foot is like always like there's just like little technical things that I've been like focusing on where I can constantly like I'm not on my back heel at all anymore. And then I don't know, just trying to think like just keeping my forehead pointed a little bit more, you know,
It's
as
a
opposed to
unique
kind of
detail.
like because some people are like more, you know,
Lean
I guess
backwards
back
a
foot
little
heavy.
bit.
Some people more forward and more forward.
Yeah. And I think it's also just the realization and belief of what she's capable of doing now. I mean, if you'd asked 2 fights ago, Rose may not even tell you that she's been the world champ a few times. Like she, you know what I mean? It's always starting from the beginning. So it's always able to build. That's why you're always able to keep that little level of fear and anxiety against the opponent. You know what I mean? She's able to start that all like we're approaching fighting almost from the beginning, like running through it again, huh?
A beginner's mindset.
Yep. Yep.